Final chapter! Darkest before the dawn! Alright, back at the Robotics Club. What's going on here? Okay, time to see what everyone's up to. Perfect. Takamori and Kurumazaki are right on schedule. Sakura, how's everything on your end? Were you able to fix that bug you reported the other day? The one responsible for the machine's immobility. Oh, well, no, to be honest, hasn't been fixed yet. Another failure in communication. This is the third time you didn't report it. How many times must I tell you? Always be in contact. ABC. I'm sorry. Communication reporting sounds more like running a business. Yo, Kitagawa, need a hand with anything? A hand, you say? Well, let's see. Right. Then I'd like to ask if you'd customize the robot. Customize? You know, changing up the robotics parts and configuration. You can just adjust his performance that way. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Kitagawa, you know this guy's an amateur with robots, right? Why does he get to customize it too? Maneuverability isn't based on logic, it's based on feel. And it's simply more efficient to implement the opinions of the one who actually operates the thing. I get that, but it's just weird. You're putting too much in his hands. Bruh, let's agree to disagree. You don't like me, and that's why you say this. Let me put it this way, Takamori. A robot's parts are to an operator what shoes and gear are to an athlete. Oh, I actually like the way he said this. That's actually cool. That's actually well said. The operator knows which parts to improve a robot's mobility and offense by getting a proper feel for it. That's why the Studio Robotics Club has valued operator feedback for generations. Yeah, but still, bruh, come on now. It's the optimal solution, Takamori. Fine, damn it. Anyway, you got me, son. Why don't we give it a try? Ooh. What the fuck is this music? What? Nah, that is not fair. Why is this music here? What? Nah, I'm actually upset. Aw, dude, why is this music here? I love this song. I saw this in the OSC as well. This music's amazing, by the way. Now, about robotic customization. When customizing, you can develop new parts and parts development. You can also change the configuration of your robot's parts and the parts rearrangement. Let's go ahead and try customizing. First, we should aim to develop parts with a higher performance than the current robot's parts. Alright. Developing parts requires materials and funds. You can obtain materials as rewards for winning matches. Alright, so like what we got before. May even be able to utilize some items on you as materials as well. If there are belongings you no longer need, feel free to provide them. As far as funding is concerned, it will be covered by the Robotics Club. I'll leave the development of decisions up to you, Yagami-san, but just keep in mind, you'll be limited to the club's funds. We prepared some materials from the Robotics Club, so feel free to develop the parts as you see fit. Damn. So we have 500,000 yen in club funds. Okay. So I can make these with the materials I have. Do I have to make all of them? I mean, I guess so. I don't see what else I can really make. I can make... It says I already have this. But I don't have this. I don't have this. I could, you know, develop a battery. Oh, this is really cool. The whole development of this. Oh yeah, boy. Let me see that transformation. Damn. I see. So the machine was lacking those parts. Next, why don't we fix the parts that you just developed? Yagami-san. Place the newly developed parts onto the robot. What is this? I'll have to see what that is. We have a new battery. Just barely better though. Damn, I like that. That's cool. I got to play around with that. So this is how it works. I think I get it. After we receive the results of the scrimmage, you look into the necessary countermeasures, include any fixes in the development cycle. If you'd like any parts made on your end, please let us know, Yagami-san. Kuromazaki can draw them up for you. Rearranging parts, you can change part configuration of the robot. If the total cost of the robot exceeds the cost limit, the robot's performance will significantly drop during the match. Jesus. By spending materials and funds, you can develop new parts as money is taken from the Robotics Club funds. It won't come out of Yagami's own wallet. Alright. That means the robot's performance hinges on Kuromazaki-kun's design abilities? No, it's not like that. I just design whatever the president tells me to. Is that so? Well, in any case, sounds like I'll be asking you to make a bunch of stuff for me. Looking forward to working together. Okay. Yep, definitely one of the shy ones. Bring up that focus, baby. It goes up so much. Jesus. I like this. This is cool. I kind of want to mess around with it again because there's more to it, but I want to see if anything actually has changed, if I can do it, but it seems to me that nothing can be done at the moment. Or at least it feels like it. I guess we'll just have to leave for now until something happens, right? Oh, we left and who is that? Holy, the nerve of that cheeky little robot nerd. You think he could just go and hire an outside counselor? Oh God. Aren't you from the MRC? I'm Yagami. I just started at the Robotics Club outside counselor too. Oh my, that means you're him. I am him? Oh, okay. My name is Yukari Akuta. I'm the advisor of the Robotics Club. What? I didn't even know the club had an advisor. They said they didn't have one. You got business with them? I take it no one told you an outside counselor was coming. I guess you heard me. Yes, isn't that just awful? Oh right, if you're here as a counselor, would you have the time for a chat, perhaps just over there? Yeah, let's do that. I was actually hoping to speak to the teacher who's the acting advisor. There aren't many students around right now. It's a great spot to relax and talk. I feel like she's about to get something off her chest, isn't she? Okay, time to ask Akuta-sensei about the Robotics Club. Alright, what's with the feud going on? Because apparently they don't like the advisor. That was something I remember Amasawa specifically told us. So, I've been hearing the Robotics Club members and the advisor don't get along too well. Yes, you're right. Anytime I go check on the club activities, they pretend I don't exist. It's incredibly frustrating. Why is it like this? Probably because I was against letting them enter the Robo Rally. Why though? Really? Why not give them your support? It's not the kind of tournament an ordinary high school robotics club like ours should be competing with to begin with. Okay, they'll only embarrass themselves. Participants include researchers from technical schools, colleges, even companies, all of whom are highly knowledgeable and well funded. But didn't they take part in the robotics contest last year too? That time it was all in the name of good fun, but Okitagawa-kun is different. After he took over as president, he managed to lock down a sponsorship. If they lose now, they'll have the whole world laughing at them. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, don't get me started on all the late nights they put into prepping for this thing. As their advisor, I'm required to work overtime with them, which I don't even get paid for. Oh. And despite all this, as soon as I show my face in the club room, they ignore me. They're rude, and it just gets under my skin. The friction between the advisor and the club really runs deep. Madomu Okitagawa. This Okitagawa kid, we chatted while the club was in session. He seemed like a model student. Well, he certainly is a wonder. The Robotics Club really turned around thanks to him. The previous members were just a bunch of kids who loved robots. The club was just more of a hobby to them. I'd pop in from time to time, and they'd be reading manga, taking naps, things like that. It felt more like a lazy culture club. Yes. So you can imagine why I admired Okitagawa-kun's razor sharp gumption at first. He changed up the system so just 4 members could build a high quality robot. Plus, he pulled in major funding from a shopping district. Did I mention those funds totaled over 1 million yen? Oh, Jesus. That's a lot. What kind of shopping district would dish out that much? Is it in Ichijo? Nah, it's apparently where Okitagawa is from, a shopping district in Tokyo. Acquaintances of his whom he somehow persuaded. Interesting. So he really is something. Alright. Thanks a bunch, Akuta-sensei. I think you answered pretty much everything I wanted to know. Glad to hear it. It's just as long as it helps. So you're gonna walk in here with me? What do you think, Yagami-sensei? Do you think you can win over the Robotics Club? Honestly, I still sense some pretty big walls up between us. I wouldn't doubt it. Those kids really don't like adults. It's common for kids that age always thinking adults like us can't possibly understand them. Or, you know, maybe it's because you won't let them enter the Re-Robo Rally. Well, I feel much better after getting all that off my chest. Yeah, I figured you'd say all that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, see you later, man. I guess Akuta-sensei really needed to vent. Well, what now? Do we go back in here? Well, let's see what happens. Alright, now we can talk to Okitagawa. That was good.
Yagami-san.
Okay, Yagami-san. Let's head over to the scrimmage. We'll utilize any feedback you give us to develop future modifications. Okay, leave it to me. Unlock new parts. Customize before we begin match. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. Okay. We got Osaka Technical High School Interleague match. To start an official match, get some practice in an unofficial match. Well, before I do anything, let's just see everything. So the battery affects the cost limit. We can't change this right now. Can we improve anything else? Because I'd like to change the drill if possible. I don't like it that much. Oh, wait. We can't change robots. Or, wait. We can have more defense? Whoa, this guy's big as hell. But of course, it looks like he takes more for it. Got this big fat boy here. He's probably all about defense. Yeah, he's all about defense. Not really speed or anything. The Valor type is pretty cool though. It gets more interesting as it goes on, but it's not like I can make these. I have this one, but it doesn't let me switch to it. Then there's a worse battery than what I have, and then there's a better speed motor, but doesn't really seem like it. Turtle shield, shark drill, but I'm missing certain things for it. So I'm guessing I have to do matches to get them, which is very interesting. You can actually make a true Valor in Type 5, like right off the bat. I don't see why not. Let's make it. Hey. Well, I was hoping I could at least put something here, but it seems like we're kind of stuck with what we got. Well, either way, I just felt like doing some things. The cost for this goes up, and I think our highest is very interesting. Now I could have a big boy that is both stronger and has more defense, but his speed goes down by a fuck ton. Wish I could like put him on the squad or something, I don't know. But alright, future Kartek speaking, this area that I was trying to talk about here was me showing off the robot units, which I didn't realize were my teammates at the time because they're still in the early stage of the Robotics Club. We have the speed type, which is the leader that we play as, but we can always change our robots, same with our teammates. Our teammate is the all-round type, which is the tall looking robot one with the 2 wheels on the side, and then the big fat boy being the defense. And they all carry certain roles. Usually the fat boy is just there to be annoying, and the actual strong one is the actual all-round type. He is the strongest one. The speed type is the leader that's trying to grab the tiles as quickly as possible and place them down. That's why we start as a speed type, but we can change it later. I didn't do that, and I didn't learn that until later on, but yeah, this was just me rambling here, trying to understand this game and just looking into things. Guess we'll just have to do this. Let's just start up. Let's go. So the other robots I'll look at for my squad are the ones that are here, but I have to use the little speedy boy. I guess we are the leader, so we need to be fast, I suppose. Give me that. Ha, suck it. Oh god. Place it here. Get over here, boy. Die. Yeah, you stuck, boy. I'm drilling your ass, boy. Come here, boy. Yeah, get fucked. Done. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, suck it. Can my robot get that in time? No, he cannot. Well, I can get this in time. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, I can, baby. Yes, sir. Let's try to take out the territory at the same time. Alright, he done. Suck it. You're not taking that from me, boy. Oh crap. Get him, get him, get him! He's blocked! No! Yes! Let's go! Place it here, place it here! There we go. Get fucked, boy! We are out here. Come here. Get over here. Kill him! Get over here. Get over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got this. I need your big ass to get out of the way. Ooh, we got the big one. We got the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Damn, we won by a landslide, bro. I don't know how I should show these, but this is kind of fun. I like it. It's cool. I actually got to destroy stuff for once, which is pretty fun. Oh yeah, I was right. We do get these report items or the special chips that I need to be able to create more robots. Okay, that's cool. So I get to whoop that ass. I get to talk more. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I wish it was like more fighting rather than taking territory, but I think this is going to be pretty fun. Huh? Doesn't seem to be moving at all. Not sure why. What? No good. Not even a peep. How strange. Oh, could it be? Sakura, do you know something about this? Well, actually, there's still a bug where it won't accept any inputs. What? You haven't fixed it yet? But, it still moved afterwards! I tried over and over to reproduce the bug, but it couldn't. It didn't have time before the scrimmage. I thought it'd be fine. This guy looking angry, boy. Oh? Why didn't you report it? What was your plan if the bug popped up during a match? If this was the real deal, then what? I'm sorry. Identify the bug, solve it by the next scrimmage. Yes. I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I'll say it again. Always be in contact. Remember that. I will. I mean, it's true that failing to report something can be a problem, but I still feel kind of bad for the kid. We need to help him. Are you okay, Sakura-kun? Why am I like this? Why am I always like this? Sakura-kun. Well, we got teamwork for that? He went to level 3 for that? That's ugly. I'm hoping we can get a peel, because we need to get to level 2, or I think it was level 3 actually for the dance club. That's going to kind of suck, isn't it? Never mind. It's going to be a while before we can go back to dance club at this point. So let's just indulge ourselves with the new clubs that we got now. Oh god, this music. Why won't you move? Sakura-kun, what's going on? Sorry, I can't help out. I don't know much about programming. He really is backed into a corner, huh? Oh boy, this is indeed a problem. We can't even have a scrimmage in this state. Okitagawa, do you know what's causing the bug? I gave it a look, but I couldn't identify the cause of the issue. Gotcha. Programming, huh? Well, there is one person who knows a thing or two about that. I may have gotten rejected once already, but maybe I can ask again. Whoa. Who is it? School diary update. What is this? Masaharu? Yagami-san, something rather interesting appeared in one of the school courtyard walls. Something related to the professor. You'll find it near the back of the school. Interesting. Okay. What is this over here that got up? What is this? Something's about the prog, isn't it? Why is there an exclamation point over here? We're not even over at that club, and interesting. Something about to happen. Alright, the school courtyard. I didn't think there'd be something back here, but what the fuck is that? What? Interesting. What's this? One of those graffiti art things. I remember Amasawa mentioning it in a message. Isn't this the professor? Yeah, I bet Ichijo Hounds did this. That's what it says right there. It literally says it right there. Ichijo Hounds. I literally graffitied up there. The Ichijo Hounds. Hey, want to tell me who the Ichijo Hounds are? They're a skateboarding group. Oh shit. Oh! And that where that exclamation point was looking forward to in the school diary. Okay. Skateboarding group. A bunch of troublemakers. Skateboarding. What would they have to do with the professor? There's a rumor that they used the professor as a motif for their graffiti art. This is supposed to be the professor. It's just a rumor. Wouldn't Amasawa-san know more about that? Good point. I'll try asking her. And they're about to clean the bit up. Oh, great thing. Just what I needed. Can we not at least take a picture of this while we're here? No. Well, I guess they're gonna get rid of this then. Hmm? Who are you? Oh, hi, Yagami-san. This is the former advisor MRC, Mikuru Lamori. Huh. Oh, the one who resigned. Nice to meet you. I'm Yagami. Likewise. I hear you're taking good care of Amasawa-san and the other members. I hope so. What brings you around, though? Haven't you seen it? The graffiti drawn on the back of the school? Yeah, supposedly it's a depiction of the professor. I was gonna say propaganda to deception, but anyways. The student who drew it used to be in my class. You know exactly who drew it? Bruh. Other students seem to think it was some sort of delinquents who did it. Yagami-san, I should tell you, Sensei's former student, Shikishima-kun, is the member of the Ichijo Hounds. Oh, so there's the connection. The Ichijo Hounds and the graffiti of the professor. This could be useful intel. The Ichijo Hounds are a bunch of students who enjoy skateboarding. But yes, people who think it as a group of delinquent kids. Shinosuke Shikishima is a member and also a current third year at Suryu High. When I heard he'd drawn flashy graffiti on the school wall, I knew I had to hurry over there. You got a photo? Yes. Passerby caught him in the act and sent it to the school. That's certainly a Shikishima-kun drawing the graffiti. Damn. Apparently he barely attended his classes for the past few months. Instead he's been hanging out with the Ichijo Hounds. A rival group has entered the picture too. He's supposedly at odds with these other delinquents called the Blue King. Jesus Christ. Alright. I guess let's start here. Go down the list. Was he a good student, this Shikishima? I'd say he was. Just average. His grades are pretty good, but he didn't stand out or anything. Not especially outgoing or quiet, just average. He wasn't a troublemaker, so he had that going for him too. These days he's supposed to be studying for his exams. He said he was going to attend a regular 4-year college after graduation. From what I've heard so far, he doesn't seem like the type who'd join a delinquent group to get into graffiti. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Exactly. That's why I was shocked to hear it myself. However, Shikishima-kun didn't talk about himself that much. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the first thing about his goals or his hobbies. Even during career counseling sessions, all he would tell me is that he would figure out his future while he was in college. So he wasn't thinking half as many steps as ahead, as they say. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I had everything planned out when I was 3 years old. I feel for that, honestly. Even though not everyone can have it like that. Sometimes it's not easy for people to figure out what they want to do. Sometimes it takes longer because people are uncertain with their current situation to figure out what they want to do. You know, people are thinking about now, not the future. They need to think about the future when the now is planned out. But sometimes the plan is not always the right way you would have wanted it. So sometimes you never know what your future could have to behold itself to when you're uncertain about it. When you're certain about it and just have a plan, with that kind of mileage in your head, you can do anything and you can go for your goal. But for people that struggle to figure out what they want to do, all you can do is keep going at it. Try different things and something will click. Eventually something will click with you so well that you kind of want to keep that motion flowing. Once you get that motion going, maybe you can start considering it. And that's the only way to really, see what future beholds for you. Anyways, Blue King. What's this Blue King you mentioned earlier, Lemura Sensei? Juvenile delinquents who got together mainly to skateboard. They seem to be from the Ichinjo's old skaters, the old school skater groups? What? And thus, they own a lot of turf in Ichinjo. To a skater group, the only turf that matters are the location around the city suitable for skateboarding. They need a certain type of terrain to practice their tricks. Well, there can't be many of those. And amidst all of this, Shikishima-kun has supposedly been raiding the Blue King's turf as a member of the Ichinjo Hounds. Can you define what qualifies as a raid here? Well, the Blue King basically uses graffiti to mark ownership of their turf. Oh, so that's what you mean. They have a young Blue King as their motif. Here's the picture of it, Yagami-san. Oh, that's kind of dope. Oh, so that's who that other guy in the other graffiti is. There was like a guy that looked like the professor, and it was stepping on a dude that looked like this in the graffiti art. But this guy is standing on his chair. Yeah, I can see where the name comes from. Supposedly this represents a young delinquent king who reigns over Ichinjo. And the blue, of course, is a very royal color. Yes. And Shikishima-kun is just going around drawing over their graffiti on their own turf. He's doing that with an image of the professor. Speaking of that, take a closer look at this one, Yagami-san. Yeah, the image art of the person sitting in a chair is what they're using to show that the professor stepping on them. The drawing of the Blue King. But being drawn over the graffiti from the Ichinjo Hounds, yeah, literally is supposed to be the supposed professor over the blue chair, but he's stepping on the, the Blue King, and it shows like his crown on the ground too. That's fucked. It's kind of a cool way of like drawing graffiti over it, though. I have to say it's kind of dope. You're right. So the message is the king on the throne is being dragged down by the professor. Or to be more accurate, the man's just getting dethroned, my guy. Forcibly. It's definitely defiance and got a touch of humor in it too. Yep. The professor is a new icon of the delinquent youths, superseding the king of the yesteryear. And I think one way to interpret it is that the professor declaring war on the Blue King. Well, that's one way to put it. Yeah, no wonder Blue King guys aren't happy. But the thing is, according to the rules of the street art, as I understand them, the Blue King can't complain about it. What? Okay, let me see these rules. What is this? What do you mean, the rules of street art? Apparently, they're an unspoken rule that it's okay to paint over existing artwork as long as the new work is better. Bruh. So they're claiming that the work looks so good that they're gonna just allow them to get stomped over like that? That's all I can say to that is just, well, crazy. Well, how the Ichinjo Hounds graffiti, is it highly appreciated or something? Seems so. And that's why the Blue King has left no choice but to tacitly approve. Damn. I never thought I'd read that word. But I'ma sell you a G. Alright. Why doesn't the Blue King just paint over it again? I heard they did it once, but took a lot of heat for it. Really? They were firmly told that they were whack. So that sounds like Shikishima-kun is something of an artist. I still can't believe Shikishima-kun has such talent. His art grades were average at best. Huh, interesting. The man kept himself in NPC mode, alright? Let's be honest here. This screams a specific anime again. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, if anyone hasn't watched The Eminence of Shadow, a recent anime that's been around, and it's pretty good. It's not super recent as like the 2023 anime going on, but it just finished up with its 21 episodes or so, something like that. But yeah, it was a great anime, dude. And it gives off the vibe of the main character in that anime that tried to stay secluded to the vibe of what's going on around him in his isekai realm, because the man actually got a isekai. It's a isekai anime, and the man defies, or it's pretty much deceiving everyone, thinking that he's a super average person, lame, kind of like doesn't show off. He just doesn't stand out at all, and he stands out as a separate figure that he go by the name of Shadow. If anyone hasn't watched this anime, it's pretty cool, because me explaining it isn't as cool as actually watching it. It's a Toonie bio situation of a guy who changes his own image and completely submits to it. He wants to be the best at what he does, and his mentality for it is kind of otherworldly. Like, no one's going to really understand him. It's kind of crazy, because in his previous life, he was looked at as crazy, but he was still a badass at what he did, and he's a king for it. So, anyways, back to this. That was all I wanted to ask. Alright, I think I have a good overall grasp on the situation now. Well, Lamori-sensei, what would you like us to do? I'd like you to look into exactly why Shikishima-kun suddenly joined a delinquent group, and persuade him to leave if possible.
Right.
Okay, I'll do what I can, but where to start? Hey Yagami-san, I think the best approach would be to go undercover since you're so good at it. Think you can handle a skateboard group? What? But it's a bunch of kids, isn't it? You expect me to just stroll up and ask them how they're doing? I'd really stick out. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I wonder about that. Oh, it sounds like something we're going to get involved with in the school stories section. We know there's a chance that each Joe Hounds and a professor are connected. So if you gain those kids' trust, you might be able to extract some really valuable information. Okay, where would I find the ancient Joe Hounds? I think they hang out in Hamakita Park. Okay. So we can't do anything at the Robotics Club now, but before we leave the school to check out what we got going on for a new situation we got here in the school diary. Already 20%. I can't wait to see what... I thought these were all going to be clubs in this school, but damn. We got the skaters, and this is going to be kind of cool. I feel like it's going to be fun. I can't wait for that. But first things first, let's back into here. Itakura-san, where are you? Wait. Oh, this guy Kento reappeared. Amasawa's brother. After so goddamn long. In between, or I should say, a long time outside of chapters, actually. This guy had not been here. Oh, Kento-kun. Well, this is a rare sight. Whenever I think he's showing up for real, he just takes a nap and goes straight home.
Kento.
Hey, Kento. Shouldn't a member at MRC actually, read some mysteries? Nah, if I read too much, I get super sleepy. Though, now that you mention it, maybe I could use a nap. Hey, you're unreal. Oh, right, Amasawa. Where is Itakura? Oh, she just arrived. Hey, I need to talk with you, man. Huh, speak of the devil. Oh! Oh, hey, been a while. Wait, do you like this boy, or do you hate him? Would you believe I joined the MRC too? Well, nice seeing you. No! She hates him! No! Well, guess she still hates my guts! Oh shit. What did you do to her, Kento? I was about to ask her a question. Now there's no way she's gonna even think about it. What do you mean? Okay, so I was on the cultural festival committee with Itakura. The cultural festival committee, wasn't it like the big situation at the dance club mentioned that like really got so controversial that Itakura decided to just skip school and just never come back? Yeah, so you've heard of it, Yagami-san. Itakura led the committee, but was kind of a tyrant. She had a way of bringing the mood all the way down. In the end, everyone kind of boycotting the meetings, and only Itakura would show up. Basically, the cultural festival was a massive fail. Pretty tragic if you think about it. I'm sure it was extremely difficult for Itakura-san. Wait a minute. If you were also a member of Kito-kun, does that mean that you were one of the people that rejected her? I was one of the ones who turned my back on her too. Good lord. But don't get me wrong, I totally feel like I did Itakura dirty. I wanted to apologize ever since. Why didn't you just apologize before she walked out the room, you dumbass? Uh-oh. I think maybe my timing kind of sucked. Oh, I can tell you so many things were so bad in this course of action. I'm going after Itakura. Okay. Where did she go? Itakura run off to? I guess we'll have to ask them. Hey guys, any of you see a girl named Kotoko Itakura? Small, kind of long hair, should have passed by her. Itakura-san? Oh right, the ex-chairman of the cultural festival committee. She went upstairs a bit ago. She might have gone to the roof. I see Itakura-san there all the time. Yeah, she'll even be on the roof during class too. I think she's having a tough time coming back to class. It's gotta be awkward as heck. I mean, we feel pretty awkward if she showed up too. Oh, why gotta be like that? Could say that again. Thanks, I'll check the roof then. That what everyone really thinks of her? I wouldn't want to go to class either. Yeah. I don't know how bad she was, but she must have been something else. All I can say to this is that it makes me a bit sad for her. Like, think about it in her shoes for a moment. Even though she was treating people pretty badly, the fact of the way that you made her feel, I feel like she feels some kind of remorse towards probably her actions to some degree. But at the end of the day, even though she treated others the way that she did, I don't think she wanted things to turn out the way that it actually did happen. Because I feel like she deserved better. There you are. Reading a mystery. You deserve better, you know that? Even though I feel like you're someone who actually could change. You're a very smart girl after all. Here you are, Itakura. Feels like a cockroach just crawled into my room. Yikes! Yikes! Oh god! Oh god! Oh Jesus! That's a great start. Must be a cozy spot if you feel like it's your own room, huh? Oh come on! Don't do her like that. Listen, Itakura, are you willing to stay in the MRC? Only if you exterminate that cockroach. Damn, that makes me feel so bad. Like, that's Amasawa's brother, dude. You know, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't. Man, then maybe I should just... The professor wasn't. They might know how to handle a roads problem. Oh, God. Hey, come on. Anyway, I don't want to see his stupid face right now. I have zero desire to do anything for that club. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I already told the chairman to hold off on severing your tuition waiver since you'd still be a part of the MRC. Then do something about it. How can I convince her? Why not join the robotics club? Skipping school isn't such a big deal. Nah, this is the best time to do this. Come on, you can help us out in a way that's even more convenient for her. Why not join the robotics club? Huh? Robotics? Yokura, you say you know programming, right? Oh, compared to the other idiots around here, sure. There's this first-year boy Sakura who's been having trouble with programming. If you came to help out, I'm sure it'd be really appreciated. Uh-huh. As for the MRC, just show up when you think you can. Hold on, so the robotics club. Kuro Mizaki's in there, right? The one who barely speaks? Yeah, he's a member. What, you don't like him either? He and I have some history. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Who else do you hate? He's still a step up from Amasawa's brother. He's pretty harmless. Good. I think the robotics club is gonna find a way to keep someone with your talents pretty busy. Anyway, the chairman won't cut off the tuition waiver as long as you show your face in some clothes. What a pain. Is school really even that important? I bet I get by just fine without it. Well, even if that were true, haven't you made any friends? What about Masawa? Heh, you call that a friendship? Yeah, right. Don't you want to be a friend though? I think y'all have something in common to some degree. You made a connection because you chose to take a step forward. Plus, it looked like you were having a good time chatting, if I'm being honest. You're kind of a tsundere at heart, aren't you? It'd be such a waste to give up now. You might even discover something new in the robotics club. Yagami is really good at convincing her, huh? Fine. Wait, so you'll come then? You just make sure to tell the chairman about the waiver thing, right? Alright? Of course. Leave it to me. Oh, by the way, I don't plan on quitting the MRC either. Wouldn't want it to look like I let a cockroach... Really? You did not just say it like that. Wouldn't want to look like I let a cockroach get the best of me. That is fucked. Figured as much. Gami-san, who's this? She's an applicant for the robotics club. Oh, she'd like to join. This is Kotoko Itakura. Second, she's pretty familiar with programming. I think she'll be a big help to Sakura-kun, right, Itakura? You do know there's more than one programming language, don't you? I can't say much, but I'll look into that. We'll see until we look into it, right? Itakura-senpai, that Kotoko Itakura-san. You know her? I saw the program she made in her first year workshop. Her code was perfect, beautiful even. What? You really think so? Absolutely. It was so clean and minimal, which gave it an efficient elegance. I could tell you were brilliant just by looking at it. Damn, he is praising you. I guess you got an underling Sakura. Kitakura. I really almost called her Sakura. That's just, oh god. This is Sakura, this man boy, this bear cub. To be taught by the very same Itakura-senpai, I'm thrilled to say the least. Well, look at that. Someone gets me after all. My current issue is getting the robot to move because it won't. Could you maybe take a look? Sure, why not? Great! Kami-san, thank you. Sakura's a little wet behind the ears, which is why he's been struggling. Hikura is really lighting up. She must be in her element. Just hope it helps her get back to school. It's just she needs people that, you know, understand things that she understands, but also likes the same things she likes. She needs someone to connect with. It makes sense, obviously, that she get comfortable like this. Alright. So she's already, you know, part of the club now. That's cute. I love it. Well, as long as she enjoys herself here. Alright.